My grandmother once said, be patient and your time will come. And this is when I was in a dance scene and I was battling everybody and nobody wanted to give me the credit that I felt I deserved. That's a whole different story. Today we're going to talk about time. Yesterday I was doing this video and I was doing yesterday's video and the rendering didn't work. It just took forever. And then I was trying to bring the logo up to a higher level of just basically, it took a long time. Everything took too damn long. And it was like 10 minutes before and people are like, you got 10 minutes, what are you gonna do? So today we're gonna talk about time. We're gonna talk about, you know what? I don't even have time for this. I'm out of here. You good?
Second take.
All right, so Danny thought I was done. Again, people, the camera comes on, I just talk. 31 days with just me randomly thinking out loud. So, time. Since the beginning of woman, not man, but the beginning of woman, there's been time. So there's been sundials, people have told time by the changing of leaves on a tree, by water, yes, water. But then when winter came, that didn't work, so obviously that changed. They told time by the sun, the moon, the stars. They told time by animals migrating, a whole bunch of different things. And there was 370, I believe, days in a year. And people thought it to be bad luck, so they switched it. And that's why there's 30 days and some months and 29 days another and 31 another. And then like there was something about the Romans and they wanted it to be their names, and that's why it's longer. They wanted their names to be longer so they could have more fun. Moving on. So there's decades and there's years and there's months and there's weeks and days and hours and minutes and seconds and blah, 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 blah. The question that I have for you today is, what are you doing with all this? I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. But if your boss calls you in, you're going to put in those hours because you have to pay bills to take care of your family, your friends, or whatever it is you have to do. I don't have time. But if your significant other's parents are coming into town, you're going to be at the airport. I don't have time, but if you're just meeting somebody, you're going to make time. So do you have time, or are you selfish with your time, or you don't know how to use your time? Let's use me, for example. When it's time to battle somebody, I will travel to China. I've done this to battle somebody. But I can't go and pay a bill on time. I have to wait for it to be delinquent and then I have to pay extra fees or whatever, parking ticket, for example. So I think it comes down to what it is you want to do. And if that's the case, what is it you want to do? What do you have time for? Would you be willing to put an hour or two into your hobby? So your hobby becomes an art, and then your art becomes your job, and then your job becomes what it is you do. Because if you're doing what you love, there's no such thing as time. Time stops. What is it you really want to do? What steps have you taken to get there? Are you willing to put 2 hours a day into that? So that would mean less time on social media, which some people I don't think will be able to do that. And I want to talk because I don't even care about social media really. So it wouldn't bother me at all. Less time having sex, just, well, you know, the things that adults do. Less time partying, so you'd have to skip your partying, you have to cut it down to a quarter. Less time on slacking, procrastinating, doubting self, sitting around doing nothing, daydreaming about what you want to do when you should just fucking get up and make it happen. How much time in a day do you actually put towards moving forward towards your dream? Towards living the life you want to live? Towards making those daydreams a reality? When you daydream, I personally think that a daydream is something that you deserve. You deserve to be sitting on the beach, sipping on a milkshake or a margarita, or having any kind of dinner brought to you while you look at beautiful green/blue/brown waters and a sun that's beating down on you but at the perfect temperature, sitting on a reclining chair that's so comfortable you're trying not to fall asleep because the sounds of the water is so mellow. But in order to make that happen, you have to believe in yourself. So what are you doing to believe in yourself to get to where you want to be in order to fucking help other people do the same thing? How much time a day are you willing to put in to get to where you want to be? How many people do you think are watching you slack? So they're slacking. So if you picked up your game, they will pick up their game, and so on and so forth. Yesterday, I did not want to make a video. Somebody hit some lady and the lady hit me, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then I thought about it. Be careful what you ask for. I'm sitting at a red light and I'm like, what should I write about? What should I write about? What should I write about? Boom, bang, and it hit me, and I was like, oh shit, literally, the lady hit me. Don't wait until your time is up, or until you're not able to do it, or until your time is completely done and over with to go, oh, I should have did this, or I should have did that. The only thing you should regret in life is not having more fun than the fun that you were having. Yesterday's video was mad long, so I'm gonna make this one short. Sit down, please, this is what I did. I sat down and I wrote out what I wanted, and now it's coming to fruition slowly but surely. But if you just sit and wait and procrastinate, it's never gonna happen. So let's see what you're capable of doing. Bend time to make what you want happen, if that makes any damn sense. And as always, you are the adventure you seek. Peace. I'm really out this time.